Hello everyone in YouTube land. Today I'd like to talk about hammer control and how to possibly avoid or alleviate arm, be it wrist, elbow, or shoulder pain. Many guys grip their hammer handle too tightly, perhaps because of being nervous or thinking that the harder they grip, the more power they'll generate. But in the long run, you'll sacrifice your arm health. What I think is better is to hold your hammer much more loosely. You want to cradle your hammer in your hand, not trying to swing through the workpiece. You're just directing the hammer with velocity. As you swing, the second before your hammer hits the workpiece, you relax your grip. On the upswing, you maybe use a bit more pressure, but when it comes back down, you relax, relax, relax. It should always be that, just that second before you hit, that you relax your hand. Not to the point that you'll lose your hammer, but to the point that a lot of energy doesn't get transferred back into your hand. It's difficult to see in real speed. When you relax your hand, you transfer a lot less energy from the hammer back into your arm, just like I just said. This will really help you if you suffer from tendonitis and other similar problems. Another thing, for me, I prefer to use this Japanese style hammer. Some call it a Cutler's hammer. I find that having the majority of the hammerhead mass in front of the handle helps in directing the hammer, visually and physically. And in turn, that helps me to use a more relaxed grip. So I feel that's also a big help. And as you can see, this is one. I have a variety of these. I don't use them exclusively, but I have quite a few of these that I've made and that I use. This here. Another similar one. And an even smaller one that I use for riveting. Moreover, I prefer straight medium carbon hammers, either 1045 or 1050. I find that hammers that are high carbon or alloy steel that are harder tend to transfer a lot more energy back. I know some people will disagree with this, saying your hand is holding wood, not the metal, and that's how your hammer is handled also makes a difference, but that's somewhat of a different topic. I just feel that the harder steels have different vibrations or energy waves that emanate from the point of impact outward. I believe some of those vibrations are waves in the air that can affect you, but maybe that's more bro science than hard fact. But for sure, if you strike an errant blow with a high carbon hammer, your arm and anvil will know. Another point is, don't flex your wrist as if you're using a carpenter's hammer. The wrist is static when you strike. But if you strike lightly, you might use some wrist movement, but it could be detrimental when you're hammering with more force. Other things to consider are arm angle, the height that you raise your arm, and the like. But I work while seated, so that may be a topic for another video. When I strike cold steel like punches, etc., and especially a lot of my punches are air hardened steel or air hardening steel, oftentimes I'll use even a low carbon steel hammer. And that's mainly for safety reasons. You don't want to strike too hard and cold steels together for fear that one will chip, and again, the transfer of energy back to your arm is also an issue. I feel a lot of the energy is dissipated by the softer hammer. One last tip for today is handle shape. I like to shape my handles with indentations right where my hand will be. I feel this sort of lends an ergonomic feel to it, and it feels more natural in my hand, and I think that encourages a more relaxed grip. It's kind of hard to see maybe here, but it's indented here and here so that it fits within my hand like such. I think maybe it's a little bit more easy to see on this darker handle. You can sort of see the indentations and how that fits, like such. And very, very relaxed, very loose. Well, that's about it for now. Please subscribe. As some of you might know, I live in Taiwan, and I'm hoping to go around and make some videos of other local blacksmiths and other metal workers and show you what they're up to, and I think you'll find that very, very interesting. Thanks for watching.